This is ass being an adult and a parent while you're sick with kids who are also sick. Hi friends, long time no talk, yeah? Feels like it's been a while. It definitely has been. Let's catch up real quick because I don't want to do it. You don't want to be an adult, I don't want to do it. This is ass being an adult and a parent while you're sick with kids who are also sick. Ugh, don't recommend. Anyways, you're here, you're holding my hand for a reset. Okay, luckily it's gonna be a little mini reset, so it's not gonna be too long. For some reason, Friday I had this inkling that like, hey, maybe you should just get a little bit extra done so that you can go into this weekend feeling great. I had to work on Friday. Normally I don't have to work on Fridays, so, but Navi was also home with me on Fridays. So, you know, a whole lot happening there. Schedule was different this week, so I decided to set yourself up a little bit better Friday so that going into the weekend, you have a little bit less to worry about, right? And thank God I did, because we all fucking pineapple up the ass with this sickness, okay? We all got it. It's been terrible. So what we have to do today, we need to get bedding changed. I showed you guys we have like one load of darks to do for our regular clothes, but then after that, laundry is all caught up. High five Danny for keeping that stuff in line while I was sick. Oh yeah. So bedding desperately needs to get washed. I was sweating my ass off being sick, and that's gross. If you know, you know, gross. My bedding needs to get washed first. I call dibs. Kids' bedding needs to get washed real bad too. Theirs got washed last weekend, but they've also been sick, so theirs needs to get washed too. But thankfully, we don't have any other clothes to worry about, so bedding can be priority. That bathroom of mine needs to get washed. We were sick in that thing all day yesterday. Gross. The kids and Danny cleaned the kids' bathroom yesterday. What? That's so nice. So pretty much vacuuming the floors, because that hasn't gotten done in a couple days, and I'm an everyday vacuum type of gal, so like I'm wearing slippers around my own house right now. Thank you. Yeah. Kids' clothes needs to get put away. My bathroom needs to get washed. Dishes are pretty much done. And Navi needs a shower. Sebastian took a full shower last night. Navi needs to take a full shower today. But besides that, I'm worrying about nothing else, because this is just a mini reset to get my booty up and moving again after being comatose for nearly 24 hours. So if you guys are in the mood for a little mini reset, maybe we'll throw this, good God. Maybe we'll throw some holiday theming in there, because after all, it is days of Christmas. We'll see how that goes. Danny should be off of work, but he's gonna go boxing, so that's gonna give me time to do the reset stuff that I need. And then maybe when he comes home, we'll go out and do some Christmassy things. I do wanna get the kids a couple more gifts, but they're here with us, so I don't know how that's gonna work, but you'll be with me. So this video, we're focusing on resetting. We're focusing on getting things back in control. Next video is gonna be a mask and chat. We're gonna talk about all the dirty details of all this last happenings of the last week. So stay tuned if you want some juicy gossip, if you want some cheese spit. That's gonna be next video. This one, we're just gonna try to get ourselves back on that saddle, you know? All right, friends, you're with me whether you like it or not. Let's reset. What is good, y'all? So in case I didn't do too good of explaining what is going on here, I had just had an episode of my cyclic vomiting. Yuck. So my episodes are always 15 hours long. Once they start, they don't stop. Every 5 to 20 minutes, I'm throwing up. Luckily this time, not to be too TMI, but it was a lot of dry heaving because I didn't have that much food in me, but my stomach just, there's no stopping the needing to heave feeling, you know? So yeah, 15 hours. I was incredibly sweaty this time, like I mentioned earlier, like a lot more sweaty than normal, which is really fucking gross. Like my skin felt slimy. It was kind of disgusting. So definitely needed to get those sheets in the wash. But yeah, 15 hours down and out from my cyclic vomiting. And this was actually before I found out what cyclic vomiting is. That being said, this is something I've been experiencing for at least 10 years. I can remember my very first episode being 13 years ago, and I've always remembered throwing up being a very big deal for me because once I start, I don't stop. So that might be like a lifetime situation there. But I've been dealing with this for 10 years. When it first started, it was every month around my period, and then now it's gotten to the point where it's about every 2 months, but my patterns are always the same. It's always 15 hours. I'm always sweating profusely. I'm always really hot and really cold, and throwing up or dry heaving every 3 to 20 minutes. You can't really tell. If I drink anything, I throw it up immediately and I cannot keep it down. So it's pretty severe. It's not the most fun, but I've learned to just not drink anything, which sounds more simple than it is because I get really, really thirsty when this happens. But the more I drink, the more I throw up. So unfortunately can't do that anymore. And I did very well with that this time. I didn't feel thirsty and I didn't feel like I needed to drink anything, but the stomach still heaved and heaved and heaved for 15 hours. So, and there's no like, oh, 15 hours, we're done. It's like 15 hours, okay, you're gonna stop vomiting, but you have to sleep. And if I don't get sleep, then it's just all terrible. And lack of sleep is one of the triggers for this. So this last episode, I believe, was triggered by stress and too much caffeine because I was having 3 cups of coffee a day. Not good there, girlfriend. So I've definitely pulled that back to 1 cup of coffee a day. And that's a little bit hard because my schedule is kind of fucked. So we're gonna have to work on that, but it's a whole lifestyle change that we have to make here. You know, I have to be very consistent with waking up, going to sleep, eating every 3 to 4 hours, getting electrolytes every single day. Oh, that being said, my bone broth is ready. I need to go get my bone broth. Pause. Bone broth acquired. There are lots of triggers for it. Menstruation is one of them. Caffeine is another. Lack of sleep, lack of food, migraines. I've had migraines since I was a kid. All of this being said, I did go to the doctor for this about the first 5 years that I was experiencing this, and I got met with a lot of, you're just having a spell of dehydration, just try to drink more water, change up your lifestyle a little bit. There was no like definitive, hey, I think this is kind of where we're going. And they would kind of just give me like anti-nausea medicine. If I was in the ER, they would just see me till my symptoms were good, and then they send me off. So I haven't seen the doctor for this in a really long time. And that being said, I understand I'm coming on the internet and saying, oh, I'm healing my CVS. And you know what? This is my journey. 1000%. It's what I'm doing to heal my own CVS. And you know what? I do need to put the words heal CVS in there. I'm not healing yours. I'm healing mine. Thank you very much. I need to put it that way so that my mind gets on board with healing itself. You know, everything starts in the body. I went to school for holistic nutrition, so I very much believe that your body will come back into alignment. It will function properly if you put the right things into it, if you do the right things for it. So this is all just my journey. Let that be known here. I'm not saying this is going to work for you. I'm not saying any of my practices are going to work for you. I want to hold your hand. I want to have a community with you. I want to have a support system with you because it's been very scary these last 10 years to not know what was going on with me and just have to constantly be like, sorry, I'm throwing up again. Sorry, I'm throwing up again, but I don't know why. But you know what? It's an actual real thing. Please just know as you watch this healing CVS journey of mine, yes, I'm going to keep saying I'm healing CVS because I am healing it. If that means it goes into remission, fantastic. If that means it's healed all the way, fantastic. We have to be very careful about the language we use, and I'm very aware of that. So please let it be known, no, I'm not a doctor. No, I have not seen a doctor for this in a very long time, and no, a doctor has not actually diagnosed me with CVS. Does that mean I'm not gonna go at all? Absolutely not. I'm just building my case now at this point. I'm waiting for my health insurance to go in. Look at me, 32 years old, getting health insurance. Big round of applause for me. And when that goes through, we now have a case that we can bring to the doctor. I'm getting all my evidence together over the last 10 years. I'm getting all of my symptoms together. I've now had a symptom log and a food log for the whole entire week of January, which is great. Hello, midday check-in. Haven't really talked to you guys since we started the video. It'll probably be a voiceover between here and there. But hello, we got all the big stuff done. So now it's time for us to shower and then we're gonna head out for a little bit. We need to go to a store, some kind of store to get groceries and possibly laundry detergent. Cause I got like 4 loads of bedding I have to get through. and I have to do it. Can't not do it. Have to do it. And then we might stop and get a little coffee and just take a little drive. We were all cooped up in the house yesterday, so we want to get out a little bit, even if it's just for a drive. Tomorrow I have some last minute Christmas shopping to do. But as for right now, we're gonna get in the shower, might switch it back over to a voiceover, might just do some music, who's to say? But we're feeling much better than we were this morning. We've got a lot of stuff cleaned around the house, moving around, being up, getting lots of liquids into me. I haven't eaten yet, so it's been over 24 hours since I've eaten. So we need to get some food in us. I really want to make mashed potatoes and gravy with like some corn and chicken for dinner. That sounds really good, really simple, really good. So we'll see what we end up buying at the store. But right now, getting in the shower. Not full body shower, we're just gonna take a shower. That self-care routine is coming for you guys very soon. But yeah, shower time right now. Good to check in with you guys. How are you doing? How is your first Monday of break doing? I hope you guys have some kind of break. Sorry if you don't. But yeah, let's do it. The shower head that I have for my bathroom, the pressure is really nice, but it makes my curtain go all over the place in the shower. It is constantly touching you and harassing you, and I'm not here for it. No, I need to get either a new shower curtain, or I might have to let that guy go, because I am done getting constantly assaulted by it in the shower. It drives me crazy. Ah, shower feels so good. We are ready to go, kind of. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my hair, and I do plan on throwing this guy over it. I never really wear this thing, so I'm excited to get some use out of it. Cutesy. Black on black on black. The hair is pretty clean. I was gonna throw that red bow in it because, you know, it's Christmas time. Put on me cheeky red earrings. I'm so happy these have lasted. They haven't gotten lost. I better not lose them after I just said that. They're cute. They're my little bows. Yeah.
So does those persons, like those kids, know how to stop those bullies?
Uh-huh.
So what did they do?
The bully gets beat up.
Ow!
Ralphie beats him up. Yeah, that's cute, huh?
I see you, you dream.
Oh, that boy. Does anybody else overline their lips with, I was gonna say with chalk, with the chapstick? Just to keep that protection there? Oh, gotta get the whole lip area and some, you know. No moisture escape. I am gonna go just regular vanilla today, trying to keep it simple. I don't want to smell too crazy. I don't want to make myself nauseous. I feel cute. We can remake the bed. Sheets are dry. Yes. I need to check if we have more laundry detergent. And then we can be off on our festivities. Let's go. Turn your fan on after you shower. No mold. Okay, we're in the car. We're off to Fafi. We're off to a drive to get some Christmas vibes. We're off to the store. We for sure need to go to Walmart at this point. I guess we'll figure that out. Off camera, Nabe, how are you?
Good. Just...
Mano?
That's how hot.
Just wants to say hi to you.
Who?
Elsa.
Oh, what's up, girl? Okay. I'm just gonna show everything to the doctor, and now that I have discovered this CVS miracle, I could put a name to all of my symptoms and say, hey, this is what I think is going on. Here's all of my proof. What do you think, doctor? Like I said, there's no testing they can do. There's just a questionnaire, there's just a criteria piece of paper basically that they base your symptoms off of and see if it's that way. As some people do go through some other testing to see if they're okay, but I've already gone through all that. So I feel like this is pretty much my answer. Maybe some things have changed over the last 5 years, but I haven't, I don't really know. But the whole point is I'm healing it. I'm healing it, I'm healing it, I'm healing it. And you know what? If I'm wrong, I'm gonna be so honest with you guys. Hey, I was wrong. This is actually what it is. It can look a lot like CVS, which you know what? We're just gonna bring more awareness to it, and I am not ashamed of being wrong if that's what it is. I've said it once, I will say it again. This is the first time I have found something that is completely matching of all of my symptoms, all of my triggers. Everything makes completely sense, even the migraine thing, because I've had migraine since I was a kid. So we're gonna take a big deep breath. We're still gonna go along this CVS train. I appreciate your understanding with this. I do not mean to trigger anybody into my CVS community. I hope you guys find your healing, and I hope we can do it together. Huh? There's just so many options.
Can I have my donut now?
Yes!
They didn't have chestnut praline, so I had to go gingerbread. Yuck, but whatever. I also tried the bacon and sausage breakfast wrap. I shouldn't have done that. I should have just gone what I was craving. My ham and Swiss panini. But I thought, I'm gonna be a healthy girly and get more nutrients in me.
Ouch.
Ouch is right. Yeah, I burned my own self. I believe we're headed back home now to make dinner. So,
What you said. Birds. Ouch. Birds flying in.
wow, lots of birds flying in formation today.
I don't see it.